Welcome to the Entrepreneurial CPA Show, where we take a deep dive into the knowledge needed to break free of the box and become the world-changing entrepreneur we know that you want to be. As always, we've got to hit you up with the theoretical and practical skills you need to punch above your weight. Your co-hosts with the most are here today to help you along the way, and we have a very special show for everyone today. We're back with one of our favorite themed episodes, Tired of Taxes. Again, brought to you by the National Association of Certified Valuators and Analysts, or NACVA for short, because that's pretty long. For the past 30 years, they've helped thousands of CPAs establish themselves as their authority in matters of value and become today's financial super consultants. And I know we talk a lot about here on the Entrepreneurial CPA Show, becoming a consultant for your client. So it's very important to make this transition and to work with someone with the skills you need to do that. So today's show, we're going to talk about, are you tired of taxes? And to answer that, we're joined by our special guest, Kerri Merrifield of Axion Forensics, an outstanding member of the NACVA who understands why she was tired of taxes, broke free of the box, and as you'll hear, found an amazing passion and career doing something very different than before. We're going to dive deeper into that. So Kerri, I'm super excited to have you here today. Tell us a little bit about how you joined the NACVA to start with.
Well, good morning, Garrett. Good morning. I joined the NACVA to start with when I wanted to expand my knowledge base and to have earned credentials in the forensic accounting field that were recognized nationally. And that was one of the top recognized national organizations other than the AICPA for forensic accountants and business valuators.
Now, forensic is such a broad term. What drew you to forensics, and what forensic avenue do you mainly practice in?
Well, forensic accounting is technically the study of people and money. So not only do I get to study about money, everybody thinks forensic accounting, you're going to find the hidden money. I do a lot of that. I do a lot of damage analysis. I also do a lot of business valuations.
Okay.
So it's a lot more fun. For me, taxes that's your traditional CPA role. Everybody says, oh, you're a CPA, you do taxes. For me, taxes, I think of it as you're in a box. When you're a forensic CPA or something else, you get to think outside the box. There are no limits. And so that is one thing that really drew me in to be a forensic accountant and to break out of the traditional CPA role, to be able to use all my people skills and my ability to think outside the box.
Now, did the fact that you hit the nail on the head, traditional role, there's a defined box, you're doing a tax return, forensics, it's wide open. Did that wide openness cause you some difficulty to start with, that it was just too open, or did you find comfort in that outside the box flexibility?
For me personally, I found a lot of comfort in that, and I discovered late in life that was actually my passion. That's something that I love to do. So every new case I get, it's like Christmas. Bring me bankers, bacas, the records. I'm a happy person. So that's just something that either you like it or you don't like it.
Yeah, and speaking of that passion, when we talked before, you really got drawn into the family law area. How did you kind of end up working in the family law area, and how did that kind of passion coincide with that?
I do what I do because I love what I do. I have a passion for what I do, but I also do it because I like to help people. And in family law, I found that my expertise works really well in the way that I think outside the box. And a lot of the more complex divorce situations, when I have to calculate cash flow available for support, or when there's a business valuation and you have a husband running everything through the business, I've found that, when I've testified and I do that, I get really good results for my clients, and it's just kind of snowballed from there. Attorneys giving me more jobs, that even the divorced wives telling their divorced friends, hey, you need to hire her because she got me something, a really good deal. So it just kind of sucked me into that area the most.
And I think that's something we see where when you do that good job and you provide value to the clients, especially more impactful stuff, you get more referrals and stuff out of it. Like clearly your clients are way more excited by you helping them in court in the divorce situation than if you just did their tax return. Like fees aside, they care so much more about that.
I completely agree. And for me, it's a personal satisfaction of helping somebody make sure during this difficult period of their lives that they get what they should get and what's fair and equitable to both sides. And especially when there's children involved, I feel good about what I do. So it's a personal satisfaction I get from helping people as well. And
it's amazing. There's that if you can realize that you're tired of taxes, and what I hear from a lot of NACVA members, commit to this change, that change is incredibly rewarding, it's incredibly successful, and it's well worth it. I'm sure you're not sitting there, it doesn't sound like you're sitting there thinking, man, I wish I could go back and do more tax returns.
No, I don't know if I just say this, but I would kind of rather stick a pencil in my eye. But
it's okay.
I do a few tax returns for some, very near and dear clients that, really want me to continue doing their tax returns. But people ask me, so like, when is your tax season? Because tax season, people think, okay, January through April. But the downside, and I don't consider it really a downside, is the tax season for litigation support or any kind of forensic accounting is that it's year round. And when you're working with attorneys and you're working in the litigation field, you need to realize you need to adapt to, there are no weekends, there are no holidays, there are no set hours. I've worked on Christmas Day. I've worked on New Year's Eve. I have attorneys call me at 7 o'clock on a Saturday evening saying, hey, I need this by Monday morning. So, if that's something that you don't mind, and it's very exciting, the work that I do, then it's a good field to get into.
So it sounds like you've moved away from that tax season seasonality, and you might have some more flexibility throughout the year, but you have some just unexpected bumps.
Exactly. I have, I juggle my caseload. I have certain court dates. I also testify in court as an expert witness, which is my favorite part of my job.
Yeah.
But I do choose, for example, I have to make sure that I, for example, take off 2 weeks of time, during the year, at least say during the holidays. So I get to set my schedule more. It's less rigid than being a traditional CPA.
Okay. And how do you find first testifying in front of court? Were you prepared to do that, or did the NACVA help you get ready to make that leap from tax preparer to expert witness?
The NACVA has excellent resources to help you prepare your written reports, which get entered into evidence, but also to prepare you for becoming an expert witness. We've actually developed a new, really exciting workshop to help you become a really specialized expert witness. So they're educational materials, the resources that they have, you're always, as a member, you're always welcome to call them if you need advice or you need, hey, can you look over my report before I go into court, or I have some tips, or I need some tips or something, can somebody help me? They will hook you up with somebody fairly quickly to help you with that, whatever questions you have. So yes, they did help me at first, even still continuing at their last conference. We had an amazing workshop on being an expert witness and testifying in court. So you always learn, you can always be better. And that's what NACVA promotes, is just always being better, no matter at what level you're at.
And that's one of the things we're always surprised by when we talk to different NACVA members, how supportive the group is. I mean, everyone kind of says, oh, if I'm in an association, I can call people. But it seems like the NACVA group has gone to that next level, where they're truly there in a very robust support way, not just a passive, you can call somebody. They are very active in helping you be more successful.
I completely agree. And it's one organization, and I belong to several organizations. This is far and above the best organization that I'm with. they don't just talk the talk, they walk the walk.
Mm.
The people genuinely that they put you in touch with want to help you. The organization actually really wants to help you. And it's something that you feel and you feel a part of. And the people that are part of this organization are well screened out before. So you know you have a certain minimum level of expertise and professionalism when you're going to be talking with somebody. But everybody it's not kind of a competitive environment. It's a very helpful environment, and that's what I like. It's very professional, very helpful. It's not like maybe she'll steal my clients, or I'm not going to help her because then she's going to infringe on my territory. It's not like that at all. It's very genuinely professional, intelligent people helping each other.
All right, so it sounds like if I'm someone watching this and I'm getting tired of tax season, it's coming up again, and I want to break free, and the NACVA sounds like they can help me do that in a variety of areas. How should I get started with the NACVA? What's your advice to someone that already went through this? How's best to get started breaking free of the box?
I would say, everybody's always free to contact me, with any questions. That can put you in touch with people that can help you start the application process. There are many areas and designations that, depending on the area that you may want to branch out into, it could be business valuation, it could be financial forensics, it could be damage analysis, and they can help guide you to the right certifications, to the right groups. You can be on boards. They have the right people in the right places to help guide you. So depending on where you want your career to go, in which area, and I highly suggest specializing in one area, not branching out into 50 different areas. Become a specialist in one area and get known for that. So I would say contact NACVA or contact me, and I can put you in contact with someone at NACVA to start the application process, and they can actually talk to you and help you decide what is the best fit for you.
And that's a big thing right there. Just, everybody has an application process, but the fact that they'll talk you through it and help you think about where do you want to specialize and where you want to go, sounds like they're already starting to add value from the get-go.
Exactly. And it's, as I said, it's not just, oh, hey, we want you to join our organization. Let's take your annual dues and thank you. Good luck.
Yep.
Send you an invoice next year. Is the opposite of that type of organization. That's why I can't say enough good things about it. I get more from them probably, and I try to give as much as I can back to them. We are working now, we have a compendium working on for people that join to have training as in ethics and for certain minimum testifying and litigation standards, so that when somebody goes into court and you say, I'm a member of NACVA, it's going to be known that you have been trained and you have a certain amount of litigation and ethics training.
Okay, excellent. Well, Kerri, we're almost out of time. Any final thoughts for everybody listening out there that's growing tired of taxes and looking to do something different?
I would say it's, never too late. Some people say, oh my gosh, I'm 40, I'm 45, it's too late to change my career. I tell you, it's never too late. I changed my career when I was 40, jumped out of taxes and into litigation.
Yeah.
And the sky is the limit. If you like thinking outside the box, if you like thinking about why people do things, how people do things, and not working with just numbers, but working with other information and incorporating that into the numbers, then this might be an area, forensic accounting might be a really good area for you to work in. Perfect.
Kerri, thank you for the time. I loved hearing about kind of your story and your passion for working in that family law area. So I want to thank everyone in our audience for tuning in today. Don't forget, click the box, subscribe to our YouTube channel. And if you're tired of taxes, tired of the grind, tired of another busy season, and you want to break free of those deadlines, join the thousands of CPAs who specialize in business valuation. Transform your financial consulting career with the most widely recognized business valuation credential, the Certified Valuation Analyst. To learn more about what to do when the unthinkable happens, visit the website link listed below and enter the discount code C3BILP for our special Entrepreneurial CPA Show offer. Start your path today to becoming that super consultant that Kerri talked about. And she said, it's never too late to get started. And as always, we challenge you today to take action to change the world and invest in yourself.